with your brother missing, is that something that he does every so often, or?
I'm thinking, I don't know where my brother is. He's been missing for about a month. Detox or got arrested or something. I mean, it's always something crazy with him. Like, he was the one that got shot in the park this summer. He was laying in the park and they lit up the park for no reason and he got shot. Then he got shot again behind Quick Stop a month later with the homemade guns. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just hoping he's alright. I am worried about him. You can't do anything but worry when you know they're out here.
What's your name?
Crissy?
Crissy?
Yeah.
How you doing, Crissy?
I'm alright. You know.
How old are you? I know we're not supposed to ask women her age, but I'm sorry.
It's alright. On Thursday I'll be 34.
You will be?
Yeah.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
My son, he just had his birthday yesterday. He turned 8 years old, so he's a March baby also.
My son is too. My whole family's pretty much March.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Sister, stepmom, brother, everyone. Kid.
Where are you from?
I'm from Southwest Philly and Delaware County.
Okay. And what type of childhood did you have? You grew up in a 2-parent home, 1-parent home?
It was more like my dad raised me. My mom has always been an addict. My dad had girlfriend long term, so like it's two but kind of one, I don't know.
And did you have other siblings?
Yeah, I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay.
Different alright, so like I have a brother and sister and me that's with my dad and my mom, and then I got a brother that's my mom's, and then my dad has 2 kids with who he's with now.
Okay. And you have any children yourself?
Yeah, I have 2 boys.
Okay.
9 and 14 at the end of this month.
And how's your relationship with them?
My youngest actually got adopted out a couple years ago. And my oldest is with his grandmom. I can call and and
have contact
with my oldest. It's just kind of hard and difficult.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I do call, it gets his hopes up because it's like I can't be there 100%, and he's at an age now where it's like you can't call twice a month or see him once a month and it'd be okay.
That almost does a little more damage than just not being around, period.
Yeah, and I mean I went through that as a kid,
Okay.
and it
doesn't feel
it's
good.
like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, when you're dealing with the things that we deal with, out here using and stuff.
If I was to go back to middle school and ask your closest friend about you, who would they tell me you are?
I've always been a good person. Never did anyone wrong or anything like that. A lot of people kind of were surprised when I
started using?
Yeah. I mean, the most I did was like drink on the weekends or something here and there, but
that was me also. When I first started using, a lot of people were shocked. A lot of people was even like, nah, he ain't using.
Yeah.
Just because it was situational. I went through some stuff in my life, didn't know how to handle it, and started using.
a lot of it, like, people, like, only heard, and they, you know, people always talk. You never know until, like, you actually, like, see it for yourself. And then I hit the newspaper, and, so it cleared all the air, you know. Then it's like everyone knew. And my dad, you know, and I publicly shamed, and, like, I feel bad, you know. I can't be, you know, who they raised me to be, you know.
They want you to be.
My dad never raised me to be, like, in Kensington. And
What did you hit the newspaper for?
I was in a drug bust.
Okay.
In Upper Darby. It was embarrassing, you know. It wasn't my house, you know, so it's not like.
Yeah.
But it was my youngest son's, one of his best friends, or something like that.
Did you end up doing time behind that?
Yeah, I did like 8 months. The judge didn't want to let us out. It was across the street from the police station, so he was kind of pissed off about it.
Yeah.
And so he kept continuing our cases, because I had like 4 or 5 co-defendants.
Yeah.
So, you know how that goes. If a lawyer don't show up, they continue it.
Continue.
Yeah.
They're in a rush to continue everything.
Yeah, so, but,
Where are you staying out here? Are you out here in the streets?
yeah.
Okay. How long has that been the situation?
I've been out here, this is probably like my this will be my 3rd winter.
Oh, okay. So you've been out here a little while. Where'd you sleep at last night?
I didn't sleep. But at 5 in the morning, I got on the L, and I rode the L
Just
for a
rode
while.
the L to stay warm.
Yeah, because it got real windy last night.
It definitely did. It started raining.
Yeah.
So is that what you do most of the nights, just to stay warm, or if the weather's a little messed up, hop on the L?
Yeah, it's not something I always do, but when it gets real cold, or like if it rains, because there ain't nowhere to go.
Yep.
You know, there's nowhere that you can go to, you know, and you can have an umbrella, it's gonna get stolen from you the next day. So.
Have you been a victim of any violence or anything out here?
Actually, the other day, someone dropped an M80 at the K&A Allegheny stop.
What'd they throw?
An M80.
Oh, yeah.
With the circle where me and my friends were, and thank God I was underneath my blanket. I was sitting underneath my blanket, so when it blew up, it was like literally right in my face, but the blanket.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, wow. But the crate that it like hit, that was right by me, was completely in pieces. Everything was, it was like, you know. And then you have the, you know, the kids that come up and they mess with you. What is it called? Catch a body or something. So they just come up and, you know.
Will you explain that to me a little bit? Because I see that so much, and I tell the viewers so much about that, how crazy it is.
There's a bunch of kids that they just come up and they just start attacking you. You know what I mean? And it's, you won't even be doing anything wrong, and they do it. You know. And I'm a female. I mean, they didn't know, because I had my hood up at the time, you know, that I was a female. But once they did, he kind of was like, oh, you know, caught off guard. But
I've seen them do it to females too, though. You know, like nobody's safe, nobody's exempt out here.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
But other than that, nothing. I kind of like stay out the way.
Yeah.
You know, I like to just. I'm usually by myself for the most part. I'm like my sister and my brother. My sister's out here all the time. I don't know where my brother is. He's been missing for about a month. But other than that, I'm not really close with anybody. You can't trust no one.
Now, with your brother missing, is that something that he does every so often, or?
I'm thinking he either probably went to detox or got arrested or something. I mean, it's always something crazy with him. Like, he was the one that got shot in the park this summer. He was laying in the park, and they lit up the park for no reason, and he got shot. Then he got shot again behind Quick Stop a month later, with the homemade guns. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just hoping he's alright. I am worried about him. You can't do anything but worry when you know they're out here, because it's like it's rough, especially for men. You know, I mean females, yeah, but like men get it sometimes a little bit worse in other ways. You know, so.
Do you have any questions for me?
No. This is gonna air everywhere.
It'll be on YouTube. So my channel is basically about trying to change the stigma. Like I said, I'm in recovery, and I used to hate the way, and I still do, the way that people look at us.
Yeah.
They hear drugs, they hear mental health, and they look at us like we're fucking
pieces of shit.
Pieces of shit, the worst in the world, when that's not the case.
No, and we didn't wake up saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be an addict and everyone's going to hate us." You know what I mean? That's something that you want. No,
Yeah.
you just, you know, it starts as fun and games, and then you know, eventually, yeah, this is where it gets you. And if it ain't this, it's jails, institutions, or death.
I thank you very much.
Yep.
And I hope you have a great rest of the day.
You too. Thank you.
Good happy birthday.
Thank you.